gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Hi, welcome back to Hennessey's. We're here pre-match, Blues Stoke. Have a few chats with people, see how it goes. You might not recognise me, I'm AJ. Scott's having a bit of a dirty weekend, so he's a bit late. We might see him a bit later. A couple of lads here that have to hold hands while doing everything. Hopefully they don't have to do it while shagging. Number one, what do you reckon about last Sunday?
To be honest, I did go, and it's an hard place to go, Swansea. It is an hard place, and they're a good team, good championship team, and I think personally, with nothing going forward, that is our problem this season. I think we are going to struggle going forward. I think every other position, obviously, Pep's got a lot of young players, and I think you need time for them to settle in and play well as a team. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think Swansea was a bit of a write-off, but on to Stoke today, so.
Going forward, we had nothing, absolutely nothing. I thought we were good at the back first half. I don't know what happened second half. I thought the change with Gary Gardner coming on was a mistake, but I thought overall, poor.
Just touching on that, Pep's changes of formation during games. Have you ever seen anything actually happen during these changes, like better?
Not really. To be honest, the Championship, it's a hard league to play new formations when you've got a lot of new players, because obviously you need experience in the Championship. So I think he needs to stick to a formation, stick to a first team he can pick every week, right, that are going to win games. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, he needs to stick to one. He can't keep changing from 5 at the back to 4 at the back. Stick to one formation, same players. A bit like Gary Monk did, same players week in, week out, and then build stability on that.
On to today, what we're feeling?
I think the odds are against us today, because obviously Stoke are bottom, and I think the odds are against us because they've lost a lot of games, so they're bound to win. But saying that, we are at home, and I think we can do them today. I think we can do them.
I reckon 3-1 Blues.
I think we're going to go for a shit house 1-0. Am I allowed to swear? Yeah, 1-0.
I think we'd all be happy with a 1-0.
I'll take a win today.
Going forward, I think Pep's going to get these 10 games for the Sky Bet to come in.
I don't think he'll be in charge much longer. I don't think he'll last till Christmas. I think we'll have a new manager by Christmas.
I'll take that. He'll get the 10 games in. Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Cheers, lad. Got Paul Lees here. He's a double season ticket holder at St Andrews this year, so we won't ask him about the Cov, but we'll
we don't do that.
Firstly, how your thoughts on last Sunday?
Awful. I would like to know where this so-called passing game that we've all been supposed to buy into is, and it was just dreadful.
Long ball not active last week.
I'm just glad I didn't go. Unlike a lot of people I know go week in, week out. We've been sold this thing about get rid of Monk, this guy's coming in, and it just doesn't seem to be happening.
The negativity continues today, but I can see why.
I haven't got a clue what's going to go on today. Blues could win, could lose, could be a draw, who knows. Like last week, Villa Bar, non-existent. Absolutely, don't know where he's playing, so...
It doesn't seem to be where he should be playing.
He shouldn't. For me today, Montero's got to start, but the rest of it, well, who knows?
How many minutes do you reckon Montero's got in him there?
I don't know, but I listened to all the negativity from Albion fans, Swansea fans, but all I've seen is the 15 minutes I saw, and who knows? Who knows if footballers today? Who knows?
The 15 minutes were amazing, and I think that was the issue with Swansea and Albion, is that that's all he has, but if he does that every week, I'd be happy.
I'd be happy as well, but who knows? what worries me is our setup. And if Colin is fit today, do they stay with 4-4-2? Do they? I don't know what that. And
Do you reckon Pep actually changes the game during the game?
no, he hasn't got a clue, personally. But all I do is come and a few beers and support the team. But I'm not so sure our manager is the manager.
I'd play a flat back four, 2 holding midfield players, and let the footballers play. So I'd play Camp, Colin, Roberts, Dean, and Peterson, Gardner, and Sunich, and let the footballers in front of them play. You know, better chance. So what?
So who do we have there? Crowley, Villalba?
Crowley, Villalba, one side. Montero maybe up front with Jugovic, a runner. He's an outlet basically, isn't he? So you got protection for the back four there, because our back four's been shocking lately, isn't it?
There doesn't seem many people sold on the back three.
Well, we don't play a back three, do we? We play a back five. We play a back five and not a back three, so the difference. That's my take on it.
What do you reckon today then?
Well, it depends what team he puts out, doesn't it? In my opinion, if he puts the right team out, we've got a chance. But Stoke,
His team?
I've been told, Stoke, let one goal in, the head shot. So we score first, we've got a chance. So, otherwise, it looks like a 0-0 all day long.
Well, here with Ryan. What's your thoughts on Sunday last week, by the way?
Yeah, terrible. It couldn't get any worse, could it? So hopefully today it's going to get a little bit better. But I ain't holding my hopes up, so see what happens.
What do you think about Pep's changes in all through the season?
I think he struggles, to be honest, making the changes. I think he needs to be more aggressive with it. Just I don't want him to play Jimenez and Jutovic up top together. They're too similar. And I know a lot of people say not to play, Duke up front on his own because he can't do it. But we should get some more lads involved. Jude Bellingham for one, and hopefully get a bit more aggressive and start attacking teams more. Create a bit more chances.
Maybe get Crowley, Villalba a bit closer to him.
Play. He keeps the ball too much for us for him not to play. He's got to. We've had no possession in all the games we've played. I think Barnsley was the best game we've played, and they're the worst team in the league. So,
well, hopefully today's team are the worst team in the league as their bottom.
Yeah, that's
so,
right.
What do you reckon about today then?
Well, I've got a funny feeling Stoke are going to turn up today, but hopefully. Hopefully with the home support and that, we might do them over.
The stand-ins here now interviewing the real presenter. How are we doing, Scott?
No, it sounds like you're doing a good job. I'm doing all right. I had a skinful last night, so apologies. Thank you for stepping in.
No problem. So last Sunday.
It was bad, wasn't it? It was bad. I mean, to lose 3-0 twice on the way from home. Do you know, I could have taken the loss. I didn't expect us to win there. But it was just there was no option going forward. There's no out ball, and I felt like it took them to score the goal before we even thought about changing it. He was going to be happy at 0-0 all the way through. Now, don't get me wrong, I would have took the draw, but it's just there was nothing. I don't think he ever felt like we were going to score or do anything in the game, and that's what was disappointing for me. So it looks like we've had a good reaction. 4-4-2 by the looks of it. I think 4-4-2. Montero starts, Villalba on the left, Sunjic and Davis in the middle. So hopefully he's actually going to be a bit more positive today and go for the kill.
You can tell Scott's late to the party and he's been able to look at his phone.
Yeah.
So ahead to today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. Well, you've got to be wearing the bite back. Stoke, I think they lost 4 in the bounce, 3 in the bounce. Well, they haven't won. I know that.
That don't sound good, does it?
No, it's typical Blues, isn't it? We know how Blues do against teams that we should be beating. We'll lose against. But they're there for the taking. Jack Butland doesn't look like the player he used to be. I think Nathan Jones came out and said some players had their minds on their international careers. I think he was talking about Jack Butland. So it'd be interesting to see how he performs. I think he'll get a good reception, but hopefully he doesn't play too well. So I'm looking forward to it. But typical Blues, it's a 1-0 Stoke all over, isn't it?
Probably 4.
Yeah, probably 4.
Dangerous side, though, isn't they? You actually look at the team or their squad. They've assembled a very good squad over the last 2 years. Since dropping down when they had a very good squad anyway.
No, it's true. You got play. I think his Ince is still there, isn't he? His Ince still there. You got Ryan Woods, who's a fantastic technical midfielder that people don't really realise is there. So I don't know much about the coach, if I'm honest, where he's come from, what he's doing. But if you can get them playing, they've got the right sort of squad to go about it. I don't know who they've got up top, but with the players that they have got in midfield and around them, they should do well.
Sounds like it could be their problem, because it was Berahino last year and he was the trouble. They had a Phobie on loan. He's not there.
Yeah. I don't rate him. No. I don't rate. When we were linked with him, I didn't fancy it, and it showed the chances he missed at our place. Bristol should have buried us. So no, I'm glad we didn't get him.
In the middle of our goal, Lee Camp.
Do you know what? He's been brilliant. I genuinely think he's won us more points than he's lost. And I think for a goalkeeper, that's all you can ask for. I think, what did he have, 13, 14 clean sheets last year? I think was that third or fourth in the league. I mean, yeah, okay, he had a solid defence in front of him, but he's still got to stop it. And he kept us in that Bristol game. And I don't think there's much realistically he could have done about Swansea. If they protect him, I think he's decent enough. Yeah, he's not the best. We know that. But he's a seasoned pro, 800 or so championship games. I think he's probably the right bloke to be in the middle of the goal. I think he is.
Final answer scoreline for today.
I fancy a 2-0 Blues, actually. I do. 4-4-2. If Montero can manage more than 38 seconds, we'll do all right. But no, I'm looking forward to it. I fancy a 2-0 Blues. It's 4-4-2 at home. It's a strange thing this year. We look a different beast at home. So 4-4-2, he's made the change. I think it's the right, with the players he's got, that's the right thing. He's left that 5 at the back alone. And me and Chris, we've talked about it, about him making strange decisions. I actually think it's one of the best decisions he's made to go 4-4-2. So fingers crossed it pays off.
We're back now after somehow a victory. I reckon it was 2 shots on target. We'll have to go and have a chat with some more people. Hopefully we get a couple of the same. See you in a bit. Back in Hennessey's film reaction. We got a bit of Andy here. That's what do you reckon today then?
Yeah, I don't know how we did it. Like, it was just really, really lucky in the end, I think. Like, the Jude goal was like the way it's gone in, but...
It's just the Duke goal, isn't it? Yeah, back stick, then it is.
The absolute scenes on the pitch and everything. It was just great to see. Like, but I think when the Duke goal went in, that changed the game completely, and it's exactly what we need. But it's a bit worrying before then. Like, we didn't really have much to show before that, but managed to step it up and after the goal, really. So,
what did you reckon to team selection with the 4-4-2?
Didn't seem to work at first, and then Montero went off.
Shock.
Yeah, well, he's played that the most minutes he's done in about 2 years, I think. But no, I think we've got to look at that. It doesn't seem to work, to be honest. Like, we want to play this football anyway. So, but it was a bit like Barnsley. It took the second half for us to get going, and the first half's really, really slow. So, need to probably have a look at it to try and move it up a bit in the first half, I think. So,
going forward, Pep for many more games.
It's really hard. He's got to decide what he wants to do. Like, he can't play this attacking football but put 11 men behind the ball like he did at Swansea. He's got to be one or the other. He can't do what he did at Swansea. Like, we wouldn't have minded if we'd had a load of shots or we played well. At Swansea we didn't try. You know, we've got to start playing football, otherwise if we keep on losing like how we did there, then I can't see him being in it for long.
Optimistic for Charlton or not?
I don't know, Lee Berry's doing a great job there, and he's a legend, so you never know. Like, it's one of the, we lost our last 3 away days 3-0, so it's hard to say, but
take a 2-0.
Yeah, oh, definitely, absolutely. So you never know.
Man, Ryan back. Thoughts on today's experience?
What, the experience?
The game, the experience, all about it.
I told you before the game, Crowley and Jude Bellingham, and Crowley made the world of difference. I don't care what Pep's got against him or whether he's had a bad attitude or whatever. I don't care, he's got to play for me.
First half?
Well, the whole game was terrible. On the first half, second half was shit. But yeah, Crowley come on, change the game for us. We kept the ball more. We have had no possession in all the games I've seen us against, apart from Barnsley. And Crowley keeps the ball for us, and he introduces other players that then can cross it in for Duke to put his noggin on. And that's all we're going to score by.
On that, do you reckon Duke's going to score a different goal ever again in his life?
He can't score with his feet, he can't play football, but he can fucking great with his head. So he needs to cross it in and put it on his head, because that's the only way we're scoring. And that's how I feel.
Or Judy Bellingham with a little scuffer.
Or Jude Bellingham, a fair play to him. He's a young lad, and I'm happy for him. So yeah, I hope he plays more, because he's good enough and he should be in the team. But Crowley is our best player. He's got to start for me. So.
Do Charlton?
Will I do Charlton?
Will we do Charlton?
Will we do Charlton?
I don't want you to do Charlton.
Yeah, well, I asked you to get me a ticket, but you never did. So, and now they're sold out. But that's because I'm unorganised. But yeah, hopefully.
There's a plea on We Are Birmingham TV if ever I've seen one.
Yeah, if you've got a spare ticket, give us a shout. Ryan Ainge.
Very lucky. First half, I wanted to go to the pub. It was that bad. And then, I think once they scored, they had a bit of momentum. And then, somehow, we scored the same goal we score every fucking week. And then, Birmingham decided why not have a shot. Very bit of luck with it. Very lot of luck. And then, yeah, someone went in.
Bellingham coming on for Crowley, before Crowley.
I thought at the time it was just a terrible decision. I thought it's not what we need, something like that. And then it grew into the game, obviously, second half. Started chasing things down. He's the kind of player I think we want to have. Someone that he's willing to run, do everything, like chase the ball, put pressure on the keeper. Great. He's not afraid to have a shot as well. He's quite good. But I say Crowley, I don't know what he's done wrong. But he should be starting the games. You tell the quality he's got when he came on the pitch. He's like taking it past players, putting the ball in the box. That's what you need. He should have got a goal for himself at the end as well. We tried to chip it over the keeper. But you just never know, do you?
People have been screaming out for two up top until he started doing it. Are these two the two that should be up top? I know they're the only two we got, but...
We haven't got much of a choice, have we? But I like Jimenez. He's very good on the ball, willing to work. Jukovic, obviously, top class. If he had a bit of pace, he'd be one of the best in the league. And then we're just lacking pace up top. Letting Vassal go, I think, is a mistake for us, massively. Because like, if he was starting the games, the ball's over the top, at least we have something to go on for. Because you chase it down, he's just like getting fouls. That's good enough, but we're not really doing much with it, are we?
Even Bez, 5 goals for Crawley or whatever it is.
I know, he didn't score today though. So, not missing him that much. It's not too bad though. He's one of the players I thought he had a lot of potential. And then, obviously, he went. And I was like, it's probably got to bite us in the arse. But you just never know.
Oh yeah, he'll score against us next year.
Definitely.
Going forward, Charlton, confident or not?
It's a way in it? No. Not a chance.
We'll have a good day though.
Yeah, it'll be a good day out. Good day out. But definitely, I don't know. They're flying high, they are. So, we'll be lucky to get a draw.
Or a shot.
Might have a win. 3-1 win, come on.
Man from my own heart here with a 92-93 shirt. What's your thoughts on today's game?
70 minutes, not very good. Stoke deservedly in front. They sat back and then we played quite well. I think Crowley changed the game. Good last 20 minutes, but still concerned on the whole. But I enjoyed today though, so yeah.
Crowley maybe should have started, come on earlier.
Possibly, yes, but he made a difference when he came on. I was pleased to see Jude come on early, but I'm still not convinced on the whole. I thought most of the game he didn't play well at all, and I don't think we've had one performance this season where we've played a full, complete good game. So, but still pleased, so we'll see.
I think it's probably the 5th formation we've had in 7 games. Do you think Pep actually knows what he's doing?
No, I don't. And I'm kind of hoping that it just clicks one week and he gets the formation and we have got 5 or 6 games where we play well and we win. I think we've got more points this season than what we did last season at this time. So that's a plus, but I was probably more positive 12 months ago than I am today, despite the extra points. So Pep, the jury's out. I I don't know.
Do you think he'll make the 10 games for all us Sky Bet merchants to actually win our bet?
Possibly. I don't know. No, I don't know. I haven't got a faith in him. I really haven't, but we'll see.
Another retro shirt, only a couple of years older. Beautiful. I think I got the red and black stripe one. Think about today's game.
First half, a bit dodgy. Davis played a bit dodgy as well. But when Crowley come on, changed the game, controlled the game. Imagine everyone saying that. And then, Jude, lucky goal, but took it well. Fair play to him. 16 years old, good lad.
Bit of a theme of the day, Crowley changing the game. Do you think he should have started? Should have come on when Montero got injured? Injured, shock.
Yeah. First starting game, injured. What? Do you know what injury it was?
He's constantly been injured for about 3 years, so it's not surprising.
He's going to be out now for the season, isn't he? So.
Oh yeah.
I think for All Black, he didn't get much support, and when he obviously had to come off for Crowley, but then obviously sore. But yeah, it was good. We're good in the end. I'm glad we won. And Stoke.
Going forward, think Pep's going to be in here long?
I think it's typical Blues. Play crap and get the win. It's people moaning we play crap football, but that's Blues through and through. We should play crap and we win. As long as we win, what does it matter?
I think it's probably because we were sacking Monk and then promised good football and then...
It's Dong, innit? I think it's Dong. It's pulling the strings on Pep. Pep's got no say, I think, personally. But, you just got to say, do what's told, and at the end of the day, we're winning, so...
I think a lot of people are thinking Dong ball is get the ball out wide right, back stick, Duke heads it in.
But that's the thing, they wanted this fancy football, passing around, but Duke's got the most headers won in the league. The passing's not working until Crowley come on. He's got to start next week against not next week, Charlton away.
Prediction for Charlton?
Well, so far we've lost 3-0 but in a row away, but I think we might get a draw or sneak the win, hopefully.
Our first youth member of the year is Josh. What do you reckon about today then, mate?
It was a good game and well done Jude Bellingham on his first goal.
Excited about that? Another young lad scoring a goal?
Yeah, definitely.
Hoping to do that in a few years' time?
No, because I'm a goalkeeper.
Oh, well, yeah, hopefully you don't score too many then.
Yeah.
You're the new Lee Camp?
No, he's rubbish.
Not a fan of Lee Camp. Who would you rather have Stockdale in goal?
Truman.
Truman? Just because he's a young chap, or you've seen something there that you think's good?
I just like him. He's a good goalkeeper.
Fair play. Do you reckon about Crowley changing the game today?
Yeah, definitely.
Good man. What do you think about Charlton in 2 weeks? Think we're going to beat them?
Yeah.
Score?
3-1 Blues.
3-1. Jude going to score another goal?
Hat-trick.
Oh yes, there we go. We like the optimism. Oh, thanks for having a watch, and we'll see you again in 3 weeks. Preston at home. We've been here at Hennessy's. Keep right on.